The village of Niamande rested beside a deep river surrounded by thick forests and giant rocks. The elders always warned the young people never to swim there at night. "They are spirits in that water," old Mbuya Chipo would say around the fire. "Respect the river and it will respect you." But one young man never believed those stories. His name was Tawanda. Tawanda was handsome, fearless, and stubborn. He loved fishing more than anything. Every morning before sunrise, he would carry his old fishing net and walk toward the river while the village was still asleep. One cold evening, after returning from the market, Tawanda realized he had no food left at home. "I must fish tonight," he said to himself. His friend Simba shook his head nervously. "At night? Near the deep waters? Are you mad?" Tawanda laughed loudly. "You still believe those old stories, mermaid spirits and river ghosts? Those are tales for children." The moon was bright as Tawanda reached the riverbank. Crickets sang in the bushes while the water moved slowly like a sleeping snake. He threw his net into the water. Minutes passed. Nothing. Again he threw it. Still nothing. Frustrated, he moved closer to the deep part of the river where villagers feared to go. Suddenly, splash. A strange wave rose in front of him. Tawanda froze. The water began glowing blue. Then he saw her. A beautiful young woman slowly emerged from the river. Her skin shimmered under the moonlight, and her long black hair flowed like water itself. Tawanda's heart pounded. Who are you?" he whispered. The woman smiled softly. "My name is Nyasha." Her voice sounded almost magical. Tawanda stared in shock. She was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. But then, he looked down. Instead of legs, she had a shining fishtail. Tawanda stumbled backward. "A mermaid?" Nyasha looked sad. "Do not fear me." I should run," Tawanda muttered. "But you will not," she replied calmly. The wind suddenly became cold. Nyasha moved closer to the shore. "I have watched you for many months," she said. "You are different from the others." Tawanda tried to speak, but words failed him. Nyasha smiled again. "Come tomorrow night." Before Tawanda could answer, she disappeared beneath the water. The river became silent again. Tawanda stood there trembling. The next morning, he could not stop thinking about her. At the village, Simba noticed something strange. "You look like you saw a ghost." Tawanda hesitated. Then he laughed nervously. "Nothing." But deep inside, he knew his life had changed forever. That night, despite the warnings in his mind, he returned to the river. Nyasha was waiting. Days turned into weeks. Every night they met secretly beside the river. Nyasha told him stories about the underwater kingdom hidden beneath the river. Tawanda slowly fell in love with her. One night, Nyasha touched his hand gently. "There is something you must know," she said seriously. "Our worlds are forbidden to mix." "What does that mean?" Tawanda asked. Nyasha looked away. "If the river spirits discover us, terrible things will happen." But Tawanda was blinded by love. "I do not care," he said. Nyasha looked deeply into his eyes. "You will care soon." Far beneath the river, unseen eyes watched them from the darkness, and the spirits were already angry.